Hello guys, today we are going to start Laravel 11 installation and database setup quickly. For our installation purpose, I have created a few notes. See here, Laravel is a free open source PHP web application framework created by Taylor Whitfield. It's follow the model view controller, that is MVC architecture pattern. Let's move on the Laravel installation official documentation. This laravel.com docs 11.x. Current version is the 11. It's required the latest PHP version, that is 8.2. So you should also check your PHP version. I have opened here the official documentation. So in the official doc there mentioned two ways to install the Laravel. First one is to install the PHP composer, then create a new Laravel project via the composer create project command. This one. Other is to create new Laravel project by globally installing Laravel installer. I prefer this one. So you should have PHP and composer installed. In my case I have already installed the XAMPP. See here. So PHP already installed, and for composer, if you haven't installed composer, visit its official website getcomposer.org. Then you will find the download link, or just type on the browser download composer. Here is the download link for the composer setup exe. Now we have to open the command window for Laravel installation. I have created this folder. Now clicking here, type cmd, then enter to open the command window simply. Then run this command composer create project Laravel / Laravel version name and the Laravel folder name. Copying this command, pasting, then click enter to execute. So let the command execution complete till I am pausing the video. There are lots of new packages installing by the command. We can also see here inside the newly created project folder. Let's go inside the vendor. So these are all the third-party packages. Laravel use these packages. Now the command execution completed. Here showing in the last running migration. So Laravel created these migrations file. It contained the database table structure. We can also find these files here inside the database migrations folder. See here 3 migrations file. Now the next step, go to the newly created Laravel folder by cd space folder name. First cls to clear the screen, then cd new Laravel, then php artisan serve to open the Laravel. Now copy this URL and paste on our browser. So here it goes, Laravel successfully installed, but we still have to set up the database because currently it doesn't have any database. Now we have to edit the .env file for database setup. Inside our Laravel project root folder, here is the .env file. Just click it to open in the editor. And in the line number 22, first thing we have to rename the SQLite to MySQL, because we are using the MySQL database, not SQLite. So here it goes, MySQL, and in the .env file, hash means the comment, so we have to on comment this and change the database name, new Laravel, or whatever you like. We have to create the database to our phpMyAdmin. Let's open the phpMyAdmin. I have already installed the jams, so localhost / phpMyAdmin. Then click on the databases and put the database name, then create. Now move on the next step, that is PHP artisan migrate, to execute the migrations files and create the tables. We have to stop the server to execute this command here. Control C, PHP artisan migrate. Okay, so here it is some error, UTF-8 MB4 0900. Let's open the main config file of database. The main database config file found inside the config database.php. See, it is showing here. In our MySQL server, remove this to match the collation of our MySQL server. If you only face this issue, then you have to rename this, change this, otherwise let's go. Now I have edited, removed the 0900 to only this one. Save this file, then again execute the command. Okay, let's see what is showing. Let me check the exact collation name for other databases that I have. For this database, let's click on any tables, then structure. See, our collation name is UTF-8 MB4 underscore Unicode underscore CI. So copy this collation name, put here, save this file, then execute again. Now it's successfully executed these migrations files. Just click the structure to reload it. We find new tables created here. This is users, we know that for user registration purpose. This is the table. Password reset, migration, self stored the migration file that already executed, because when we execute this command again, then it shows nothing to migrate, because the available migrations files inside the database migrations folder, this file already in the record of migration tables, so it means already executed and nothing else to migrate. Now again start the Laravel server, PHP artisan serve in the same IP, so just reload it here. Now if you want to show a login and registration page, we have to do some few next steps, that is to install Laravel UI package. By running this command, composer required Laravel UI. Stop the server. Composer required Laravel/UI. Then PHP Artisan UI bootstrap auth. The controller file already exists. Do you want to replace it? Yes, because this is just a new fresh installed Laravel. Here it is showing authentication is scaffolding generated successfully. So the command created some new files. If you want to check, the first thing inside the routes web.php. See the new line added auth routes. It handle all the login registration related URL request. Then app http controllers auth. Here you can guess the file name, what it handle, login, registration, forget password, confirm password related things. And inside the views, resources, views, auth. Here it goes the login, register, view file. If you open, see here the HTML, name, email. There are lots of default fields. Now run the Laravel. See here the new links generated, login, register. Click on the login. By default it uses the byte manifest. We can simply delete this. Inside the layouts app.blade, resource, views, layouts, app.blade. Line number 17, this one. We also have to fix the Laravel bootstrap CSS files. To get the bootstrap CSS file, let's type bootstrap starter. It gives the starter template for the bootstrap. Here it goes, CSS. Copy this CSS. We can put here and JS before body closing tab. Now reload the Laravel. See the bootstrap successfully loaded and our UI also looks better. This is the register page and this is the login. We can just test registration page, name test, email test, password test, confirm password test. So it is showing successfully logged in. We can also check in our table whether the new entry added. Here it is added. In this way we have successfully installed our Laravel 11 and set up the database so easily. For more useful tutorials, please like and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get new video updates. Thanks.